This is Wink News at 6.
First at 6 tonight, a new exclusive look at a murder that shook our community to its core. Good evening, I'm Lois Tomey.
I'm Chris Safati. One innocent person died and several others were hurt when bullets ripped through a crowd of thousands enjoying a night out in downtown Fort Myers. Now tonight, Wink News anchor Corey Lazar takes you into the chaotic Zombiecon scene with exclusive evidence never seen before.
Hey, move! Get out! Go the other way!
Late Saturday night, October 17th, 2015. A gunman opens fire right in the middle of a massive Zombiecon crowd packing the narrow streets.
Move, move, move!
Panic, confusion, and terror.
And then you have a crime scene that's completely trampled over by a number of people.
Prosecutor Dan Feinberg leads the cold case unit at the state attorney's office. He and a task force took a case that went cold and went through each piece of evidence and arrested a killer 5 years later.
We found shell casings that had been kicked 150 feet away from the shooting because they would kick them with their shoes as they were running by.
So evidence all spread out.
And it's just not a good crime scene. Yeah, there very little evidence came from the crime scene. The best evidence was the actual shell casings, which we recovered, which we don't even know if we recovered all the shell casings.
Feinberg gave Wink News access to the evidence that shows you just how terrifying this shooting truly was. Fort Myers police body camera video shows one officer hearing of the shooting on the radio. The crowd starts running away, but this officer tries to fight through.
Move, 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 move! Get out of here! Move!
And you see the officer running with his gun.
Get out! Go! Go! Go!
Dozens of people had fake blood on their clothes from costumes, which only added to the chaos.
Go!
Another body camera shows officers using what appears to be a belt as a tourniquet for a man who was shot. These photos show how much trash filled the streets and bullet casings littered the ground.
So this case was solved based on the phones, based on his statements, admissions he made, both in jail to inmates and out of jail to people he knew.
Feinberg and the task force zeroed in on their suspect, 24-year-old Jose Bonilla. Authorities tracked his cell phone to downtown when the shooting happened. Then, while in jail on an unrelated charge, Bonilla confessed to the shooting to an informant in jail, and it was all recorded. At first, Bonilla denied that it was him on the jailhouse recording.
We have this on recording.
What are you talking about? I don't got nothing to do with that shooting. I told you that.
Then, almost 30 minutes into this interview with the FBI, Bonilla starts to crack.
I ain't even shoot nobody. They were walking up.
Bonilla says another man walked up with a gun, so he pulled out his handgun and started firing. One of the bullets killing 20-year-old Expavius Terrell Taylor.
You didn't mean to shoot and kill him.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I swear to God I did.
Jose Bonilla took a plea deal and was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Now, the prosecutor, Dan Feinberg, tells me with cases like the Zombiecon shooting that get so much attention, he has to tune it all out, look over the cold case from scratch, and make sure to do it right because you only get one chance. Corey Lazar, Wink News Now.